Just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions. They Live from 1988. It was a John Carpenter film. It stars Rowdy Piper and Keith David. Who would be the best professional wrestler turned actor? More often than not, people are going to think of Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. But, in all honesty, how many great performances has The Rock ever given? Well, The Smashing Machine has received lots of praise. Well, The Rock himself in the movie has. But, aside from that, he's in how many gigantic films, but nothing really to showcase acting talent. As of recent, they called Dave Bautista the best wrestler turned actor. But the single best film performance by a professional wrestler, they're going to think of Rowdy Piper in this film. And I very much agree with that. I still love that form of entertainment, know the ins and outs of it. And frankly, They Live came out back in the 1980s. Okay, Rowdy Piper was like the top heel in the company, the top bad guy. And, back in the 80s, everyone was so larger than life, so extreme with everything. But also you have like the thousands of fans in attendance really helping make everything a lot more enjoyable, a lot better than it actually is. You take the fans away, the matches aren't going to be as enjoyable. But still, there's a pretty big difference between acting as a professional wrestler, like in WWE and AEW, and acting on camera. So when you see somebody like Rowdy Piper, who in this movie is so calm, cool, and collective, so subdued, he's completely different from his from a Scotsman gimmick. There's a few bits in the film where where the movie really hinges on him by him not even saying anything. He just acts through his eyes, and it's just facial reactions. And the subtlety that he's able to do is pretty impressive, considering that, all that he did was the athletics in the ring, and he was so over the top whenever he would cut promos and stuff, that, seeing him deliver a legitimately good performance, it is a surprise. Deals with consumerism, corporations, and Rowdy Piper is this dude. He's kind of down on his luck, gets a hold of these sunglasses. It makes everything turn black and white, and there's some people that essentially look like skeletons. So obviously it's a big metaphor or personification or allegory or whatever to how consumerism is really taking over the world. So when Piper puts on the sunglasses, of course he's really scared of what he's seeing, but he digs deeper, he sees more about what's happening, and he wants to really put an end to everything. Keith David is his construction buddy, only guy that he trusts, even though, yes, they don't really see eye to eye with everything. Figures that he's a good ally, and they try to band together to overtake the bad guys. My prior knowledge of professional wrestlers, professional wrestling, really helped me appreciate this movie more than I probably would have if I didn't care at all about wrestling. But because I love the sport so much, and I love the theatrics of everything so much, and Rowdy Piper was one of my favorites, yeah, I do think that They Live is a good film. It can be kind of thin. It can run on a little bit too much in some spots, but still, what we get It's a good film. It is thumbs up material. I'll give They Live from 1988 3 stars out of 4. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you again next time.